I don't know whether it came too late or not, but as I see it, it has a hidden agenda. And that hidden agenda is obviously the fact that the Saudi-Iranian rapprochement was brokered or mediated by China. And this particular visit is aimed at that, because what is disconcerting for the Americans is the fact that China has appeared as a mediator. United States is not able to appreciate the fact that China is uniquely placed to play such a mediatory role because it has good relations with both Saudi Arabia and Iran. And it is also a stakeholder in regional security and stability of the Gulf and the Middle East as a whole. So China has a legitimate interest in fostering amity and reconciliation between the regional states. But the United States is looking at it through the prism of its rivalry with China. And the fact and the fear that the American hegemony in the Gulf region is eroding very fast. This is not the only sign of it. In fact, signs are multiplying. And even in the United States, there is a criticism that the United States' influence in the Middle East is on the wane. So this has a domestic resonance. You know, this is everything is now going to be in terms of President Biden's re-election bid. And therefore, you know, there is a domestic resonance to all foreign policy moves that the United States will be making between now and next year in November. That is one thing. Secondly, the United States' rivalry with China. And it is a reasonable assumption, all of us know, that one country which is supportive of the Saudi-Iranian reconciliation is obviously Russia. And therefore, these positive trends in the region, they are not being perceived in positive terms by the United States. They are being viewed as major foreign policy challenges for the United States from the point of view of its interests. So Sullivan's visit, in my opinion, has to be seen in this context. We can discuss it, but you know, the fact that he announced it first in a think tank speech in Washington, D.C., and immediately after that, the Israelis picked it up. And there is a lot of hype in the Israeli press about this. And there have even been interpretations already given that this is an extension of the so-called I2U2 initiative, which is involving Israel, United Arab Emirates, India, and the United States. The foreign ministers had a meeting. So that this is an offshoot of that. So you see, there's all kinds of spin, you know, we are able to see here. So what we need to do is we need to analyze the motives behind this, and we need to analyze where it is all going and where it is not going to go.